try this again. We're going to do some Pota hunting again. Saturday, April the 11th, 2026. 76 degrees here in Dallas. We've got a lot of clouds out. I am going to... I think I'll start a new logbook for this today. The last one I started was on April the 4th. Let's do April the 11th. We want to use the Pota template because it has all the park information there. We are going to put in our grid information. You don't need the county, but I always pull it in. All right. FL rig is connected, so I don't have to worry about changing anything. So we're gonna go to the Pota spot page. There's James there as usual. I don't have my headset in. Let me get my headphones connected. Not hearing James right away. It says 7 minutes ago. We will come back and see if James is there. He may be taking a break. Let's see if we can get those other screens up here. What do we got? Again, we got ham alert on the top. And we got the DX cluster on the bottom. It's not logged in. Let me log back into it. What did I call it? That's the rogue one. I'm doing it off screen because it doesn't protect your information there. Okay, let me pull it back over. I wonder if I could make this smaller. It's too small. Alright, so here's the cluster. I've got it set to... what do I have it set to? Show DX filter. I got it set to show me any spots that are being heard in Texas, or if my call sign shows up. I don't need to see spots for New York, for example, because I can't necessarily hear them. But if they're being heard by one of the Texas little scanners here, there's some type of spotter software that they run, and they can tell which call signs are being heard. So this K5TR is actually local to Texas here. Let me see where this is. So we want to go here. We want to go here. Do not have it open. Let's close those others and start a new one. We're going to go to QRZ. We're going to search for that call sign, get rid of the pound. the K5TR. That's down in Austin, Texas. That's about 3 hours south of where I am. Most times, if I can hear, well, most times I can hear the same things that this Austin station is hearing. Not all the times, but most of the times. So I kind of keep an eye on the spot page just for the Texas, anything being heard in Texas here. Like there's W1AW/7, which is on 1447 port 6. I think I talked to him last night, so I may already have a contact for the UTC day. I need to look at my logbook. So yeah, there he is on 20 meters from 410. Well, it was yesterday, but it was early in the day, so I could make another contact if I could hear him. I'm not hearing him. There he is. It's W1AW/7. Yeah, remember I'm hunting Pota, but it's an easy contact because they just want the state, so I go ahead and log those if I can get to them. Turn off. Trying to find out where my key is. There's my key. I gotta plug my key in. Do a little testing. I set the break-in to off. The key is not on because I was using my straight key yesterday. So I gotta turn the keyer back on. CQ. Alright, that's good. So let's see if I can get W1AW/7, which is right here. He's a little low. I would probably go 549. Let me try to get him here. It's in a question mark. And the signal's fading, though there's a chance he's not hearing me. And there's another station coming in, so I'll wait for that. The signal is fading in and out, and I really can't hear it, so I'm gonna go back to my Pota spotting and stuff. Let me make this smaller over here so I can see more of the screen. Let's see if James has come back yet. He's not come back. It says 6 minutes ago. So I'll just check the spot page for the rest of these. Signal is pretty faint in Florida. Sounds like it's fading in and out. Whiskey Charlie 1 Delta in Florida. It's not coming back to me. I can hear a question mark in the background, but I can't get it. It keeps fading in and out, so I'm going to move on. I didn't check the QRZ page here. You can see 20 meters says good. There's no current storm. SFI is at 94. That's pretty low. K is at 2 and the A is at 18. See some stuff out to the right of this, so maybe I'll pick up something here. There's a German station there. Michigan. Oh, Michigan's nice and strong. Kilo Golf 8, Charlie Oscar. There's a response. 5-9 from Michigan. I was trying to read the screen there and I messed up. Alright, so Kilo Golf 8. Put that back on upper sideband. So we both sent 5-9. There's their park. Something in the comments. And since Hammers is talking to FLO rig, it's got the frequency and it's got my power, and it of course has my my grid square there. So I can hit enter or I can click save and go on to the next one. Highlighted green means I've already worked it. Check on, well, I see James has dropped off. He may move to a different band. Yeah, he's on 18084.5. Let's see if we can find James over there. We need to switch to 17 meters. And he always has a pile up. Sounds like I'm hearing the hunters, but not. I'm not hearing James there. A morning coffee in a cup with ice. Alright, I am hearing the hunters, but not the activator. Alright, I see another thing here. My screen's a little off this side. See that little white area? That's my green screen. It's not in the right position. Why is it? Alright, there. It's a little hazy, but you get the idea. Alright, since I'm not hearing James, I'll go back to 20 meters. There's someone in Tennessee, but I'm not hearing either. That's an Ontario station that's very low. Alright, we got someone in Alabama and someone in Wisconsin on 14061. Alabama says 19 minutes ago, so maybe they're done in their QRT. But I'm not hearing them, so move on. Alpha Fox 0. Colorado, not hearing Colorado. Not hearing a lot today with that 90 SFI. I may have to go out to the park to be able to hear something. Get much clearer signals when you're out at state parks out in the open with nothing to disturb you. So nothing on, well, only one on 20 meter CW. Let's try for some sideband. I have to go to 225. That's where the general privileges start. Great to hear you too, Chris. Have fun. 233. Again, that's where the digital signals are, so you're going to hear some SSTV or something like that eventually. Okay, there's two of you. The one ending in Lima Alpha. He's about S8. There's my thing. Not that one. There's the one that'll show the meters all on one. Okay, it's Joe from Philadelphia. Are you in a park, Joe? Okay, so I got 255 here in Wisconsin, USL. 55 in Wisconsin. Thanks so much, Joe, and have a great weekend. Always a pleasure. Kilo 9 Delta Echo Golf QRZ. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Charlie, buck ending in Charlie. And I'm still working on Ron, can you give me your whole call, the audio settings, trying to get my audio right. I just have to remember that I can't talk really loud when I'm sending something out on the radio because it's much louder than what the video is recording at. So I'm going to try to get this one. Real good. Well, 5-7 both ways, and thanks so much for taking the time to give me a call, Ron. Always a pleasure. 7-3. This is in
Kilo 9, Delta Echo Golf, QRZ.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
In Papa Lima Charlie. Real good, Pat, for your 5-9, Wisconsin.
He's saying Wisconsin.
Thanks for running, Pat. Have a great weekend. 7-3. Kilo 9, Delta Echo Golf, QRZ.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
The Kilo November that ended in hotel. Kilo November 6, Oscar Hotel.
I'm going to give him one more try. One more.
Okay, well, you must be, is it Sacramento County or something?
Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November. Another James is on 14340.
Okay, well, you are 5'8" here in Wisconsin, and when it comes up, it says you're in Cleo, Alabama, and then it says Sacramento in parentheses.
Lots of people on 20 meters. There he is. He's in Florida. I might not be able to reach him. Again, this is coming from Ham Alerts. They have a telnet version you can use.
5'9" in US 1034 and into US 12601 USL.
All right, we got a twofer.
QSL.
If I can get to him.
Yeah, have fun out there. 7-3, Richard. Kilo 9 Delta Echo Golf QRZ.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
The Whiskey Tango call?
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango. That looks like Joe in Texas, 5'7", Wisconsin, Joe.
Roger that. I also have you at 5'7" in Texas, 57.
Well, thanks so much for hunting and have a great day. 7-3.
73, and thank you.
Kilo 9 Delta Echo Golf QRZ.
All right, that would be a twofer if I was out at the state park.
Kilo India 5 again?
But since I'm not, I just logged the one park that they have spotted.
It's really up and down right now. Can you say the last three rooms a couple times?
He's got another Texas station, I'm assuming, with the KI-5.
Is it uniform or just uniform alpha?
Kilo Indy 5.
Okay, is this David and Mesquite is a Longview, Texas Amateur Radio Club?
Yeah, Longview, Texas. That's east of here. No,
okay,
that's Longview.
Thanks for having patience with me.
Yeah, it is southeast. East, but southeast of here. The Longview, East Texas Amateur Radio Club, out past Tyler.
Okay, I got 30. Can you give me the park number again?
Let's see if I can get James down here. He's on 340. Doesn't sound like it. He's usually one after the other. Boom, boom, boom. Shingle Creek State Conservation Area. I just heard him say last call. He's down in the noise. I can't hear Florida this morning, it sounds like. So we'll come on back up to Texas, which I can't hear, of course. Park number 3000, it says. Cooper Lake State Park. I also have an England station, but that was 22 minutes ago. It's Kind of quiet today for me at home on the infed.
Thank you for the QSL report and the audit report as well. We'll do that. Thank you. And then KPD on
Let's go. I'm still running the bullet infed antenna.
You're a park out there.
I am not running the 71-foot wire today. I've got the 29.5-foot wire, and it's just going up straight to the pole. So there's a 20-foot pole here, wire comes here, and it's angling down 29.5 feet. And it's facing north and south. If that makes a difference. I heard something on 259. I hear a CQ. Alright, I'm on 14259. I am hearing Alpha Charlie 4 Hotel India. He's very light though. It's another twofer.
You're about a 5'7" up and down here in Pota.
He's about a 5'5". It's Allen up at Charlestown State Park in Indiana. Let's see if I can get him.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. I could do 10 QRP on a bad day. It's going to be a lot tougher. But anyway, it's not really much fun. Anyway, take care and thanks for making the trip in.
Alright, I can hear both of them now. One's in there. November 9, Julia Papa Golf, Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango, is that right?
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Roger that. I've got you 5'7" in Texas. And just to let you know, there's another station on the same frequency up in Indiana. I can hear both of you. 73, and thank you. Alright, apparently he doesn't know that the other guy is there. I just let him know. I gave him a 5'9", even though there's a lot of noise on there. Alright, let's go back. $18,134. I tried James on 17. I didn't hear him, I thought. Oh, that was CW. I wasn't hearing him. Okay, I'm not hearing him on sideband either. And I just happened to notice that the There was an extra line here. That's why I went and looked at that. It's good to keep ham alerts because I only have people that I constantly make contacts with. I can usually hear James all the time. Boom.
Spot on, you know. And it's, I usually don't comment on them, but that's just really, it's totally obnoxious because they got to look.
There's something up above 260.
You're my number three.
Alright, I heard him say, "You're my number 3," which means some kind of contest is going on. Let's see if we can find it. I believe it's under W. Contestcalendar.com. Look at the 8-day calendar. Look at today. What time is it? 17:34. Be one of these. That could be any one of these contests because it's 17:35. It's just to the left of this white line, so that could be any one of these. But they're not Pota stations, so we will move on.
Thank you so much. I'm sitting right next to the power lines, and there's been some thunder in my region.
I can hear Utah pretty good.
Thank you, sir. You as well. 73. Kilo Delta 5, Echo Delta Lima, QSL. Thank you so much, Anthony. You are 5'7".
People just started yelling as soon as he was done.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Always good to
Brian,
hear you, my friend.
Up in Utah.
Thank you. This is KG7PRD.
Seems like when he says thank you, everybody jumps in. That's what you call a pileup.
Alpha India 7, Sierra Uniform, QSL. Alright, I copy 4578. And what is your next bus?
Thought I had November 1, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie in my
I copy 30.
ham alerts, but I don't.
Thank you so much. You're activating one of my favorite places.
14277 is what I'm looking at. Let's see if I can see this one or hear this one. Doesn't look like I can, but I'll give it a second. Just in case the hunter is sending right now. But nothing is coming through, of course. So I'll go back down to 14777. Was it 277? Yeah, it was 277.
QSL 5-3. Hey, have fun out there in the park, Brian. Catch you on the next one. Thank you, sir. I've got to go back up to the flight park later on today, so catch me there. Okay, I'll be looking for you. Thank you.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey Tango. November 5, Whiskey Tango. QSL.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. QSL.
Tommy, Whiskey 0 Tango Papa. QSL.
Sounds like there's another station with a whiskey.
0 Tango Papa. I've got you as a 5 and 9. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it, sir. Have yourself a great afternoon. Whiskey Zero, Tango Papa, to the
Whiskey Zero Tango Papa.
10068. Thank you. Catch you down the road, sir.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Papa Radio Delta. Mike Charlie Hotel. Kilo Charlie Zero, Mike Charlie Hotel, QSL.
Doesn't sound like he's hearing me.
Hi, Kilo Charlie Zero, Mike Charlie Hotel, Michael, QSL. Thank you so much. I have you as a solid 5'9", Utah.
Let's push him up to 80 watts. Let's see what he says.
Good afternoon, 73.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
All right, November 5, come back.
He's still not hearing me, even at 80 watts.
All right, November 5, Delta, QSL.
It's a Mexico station there. Calling CQ.
Whiskey Zero, Charlie Golf, Charlie.
Is that one of the Carolinas or Georgia? I'm not hearing the Mexico station. I'm hearing the Hunter.
Whiskey Zero, Charlie Golf, Charlie.
Whiskey Zero. Charlie Golf, Charlie. It's Tennessee. I can hear Tennessee pretty good. Down to 282. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 out Lake Kissimmee State Park in Florida. I don't hear any of them though. AA1CX is in my ham alert. I always check for people in my ham alert. 24897. It's CW though. Alpha 1, Charlie X-ray. Again, another weak signal. Let's see if that is a Pota connection. Let's switch this to 12 meters. There he is. He's in Maine. Alpha 1, Charlie X-ray. Dit. Just sent my call sign. He is responding. Good afternoon. Sent him a 5-9 from Texas. That's AA1 Charlie X-ray. Wesley up in Maine. He's in my ham alerts, which means I've talked to him previously. I'm hearing a crunching sound. What is that crunching sound? My headset just broke. Kind of worked it in there, but I can hear. Alright, I was saying Alpha 1 Charlie X-ray is in my ham alert. Ernest is also in my ham alerts. Alright, I can't deal with this cracking sound. I'm going to have to find another headset. Or sit completely still. 14338 for Ernest. And it's upper sideband. Not hearing anything yet from Ernest on 14338. 338. Where are you? There you are. Ernest from Canada. Oh, he's doing, what's this? 5010 is one. There's one. What is that? I don't know what the VEFF is for. But I'm not hearing you today, Ernest. The last one I made was 272. I don't remember where I left off, so I'm going to have to go back. There's a Florida station that I can barely hear. Barely a 53. Another Utah station. KI5 WRQ says they're 57 in North Texas. You're not a 5.7 here, you're 5.3. Let's see if I can get him. No, I can't. .305, not hearing you. 306 maybe. Not hearing any strong signals. They're mostly just kind of weak. And again, that's because of that low SFI number that I saw. combined with the
QSL.
city and all the noise.
Thank you much. Here's my first contact.
First contact, KD9 Whiskey Victor Delta. Another James. Not calling CQ. When there's a long pause like this, I'm assuming they're doing some type of logging. Might be having an issue and he's got to move stuff around. Now I could probably hear this Canada station on 17 meters because of the 27 dB signal. Usually if that signal is above 20 dB, I can make the contact. There's the one I just talked to, it's at 15 dB. But I'm not hearing this station on 316. How did I get here? Station in Indiana. 2 in Maryland. Some of these names are these parks. Patuxent. Alright, we're continuing on down the 20 meters. There's N5, EGG. Puerto Rico, I can't hear you.
Uniform N4 SFU. I'm at US 2190. 2190. You're 5858. QSL.
He said 2190. But he's not spotted yet.
One more time, please. QSL Delta Oscar 0051, and you have a great activation. Thanks for the contact in for SFU.
He's a hunter though. He's not an activator. So I can't make that one. Arkansas is pretty close. 290 miles. We're looking at alright, we got some kind of noise. Boom.
QSL, I am in 125459 both ways. Roger, roger. You also 590 to 12129. Thank you, Wyatt. Enjoy your activation, my friend, at 73. Same to you, 73. Roger, you are set? NF4 lluvia, lluvia. NF4 lluvia, lluvia 5758 Florida, lluvia 578. Agradecido, 73. You are set? Kilo Delta 9, Alpha Delta Romeo, that's our number 525, Brian in Indiana. Brian, you are 570 to 12129, Roger?
I've got him at 5.7, but there's a bunch of noise here.
Roger, 5688, that's the South Creek State Recreation Area in Indiana. Roger, roger. Thank you, my friend. 73, you are set?
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
I'm sorry, Kilo India 5, Whiskey, question mark?
Tango.
Whiskey, Tango, Joseph in Texas. Joseph, you are 5 and 5. BGB, Roger?
Roger, you're 5.7 in Texas, 57.
Thank you for Texas and the 5 and 7. Have a great day. You are set?
Alright, we got him, although it was very low. He said 5 and 5. I said 5 and 7. And I've got the volume up at 41 because it was so low. Hope it wasn't too loud.
Mike Charlie Oscar at US 12129 in Central Florida, calling Secure Pasolini.
333. It's got some type of digital noise going on.
November Charlie 3 Romeo Tango, far to far, Rica, you are 589 to Mont Park, US 12129, Roger.
1K up, you can still hear that noise coming from down below. If you've got that digital noise button, you can get rid of it. What's it called? It's called DNF on the AC radios. But if you hit that, that'll get rid of most of the digital type noise.
Whiskey 0 Alpha Delta Lima. Kilo 0 Alpha Delta Lima. 59 North Carolina. Doing a good job today. Negative 0 Alpha Delta Lima.
Station's very weak.
Charlie Sierra India, thank you, but stand by 1 second.
Got about an S3 of noise.
Question mark Alpha Delta Lima.
And he's up at 5.5.
0 Alpha Delta Lima.
I've heard this call sign 4 times, and he's going to say 5.9.
Okay, 5-8 Minnesota. Thank you for Minnesota, appreciate it. Go ahead. November 9, India. November 9, Charlie, Sierra, India. 59 North Carolina.
I think everybody's at 5.9 in North Carolina.
West Central Florida around the world. Thank you for West Central Florida. Have a great day from Whiskey 4 Echoes in the radio, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Romeo Mike Yankees, say again.
Says the Missouri QSO party is starting.
Into North Carolina. 5-5 Lima Alpha, thank you so much. Appreciate the hunting today. Whiskey 4 Echoes in the radio, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Hotel, November, Lima. Second. Now, Whiskey Bravo 2, WB2, HNL. Whiskey Bravo 2, Hotel.
All right, he's not hearing me. Let's go Arizona, which I can normally hear. All right, you got Arizona and South Carolina, both on 14.344. QSY from South Carolina, though. You got some type of 3 from Arizona. Got 1062, 6544, and I can't tell if this is 06805 because there's 2 5s there. But I can't hear him, so it doesn't matter. 45, 47, 49, which would make me bleed over into the extra area if I broadcast on 49. So I wouldn't try to make that contact because that would put me out of my privileges. And someone might send me a nasty email telling me so. Yep, somebody just told him he's outside of the bands. There's the band police in action. We'll go back and check some CW. Oh, we gotta get that sound down. 25, yeah. All right, we've done 20 meters. There's a little on 10. Going to have to wake up my tuner. All right, the tuner's not hearing anything on 10. That time of the year where you don't hear anything on 10 meters in Texas. Unless there's some type of contest going on, then the people down south, like in South America, will jump on and make a bunch of contacts. Nothing heard at all. Let's see if I'm hearing anything on FM on 10 meters. We're gonna go to 29,600 FM. We're gonna go to 50 watts or so. We'll send out a simple CQ just to see if anyone's there. CQ, CQ, Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, calling CQ, 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 Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, calling from Texas. Although this is not a good time of year for 10 meters, I like to give it a try anyway. We got a AA1CX on 30 meters. CW, what is that? 10119? I'm not hearing anything initially, but I'll give it a moment to see if he comes back. Let's go check 30 meters. I didn't check the rest of these, did I? 10119.1 it says. I don't hear anything on 1. While I'm here, I'll check this other one. Not hearing that one, 30 meters. I will go back to 10 meters because I don't think I checked all of those. Or if I did, I just don't remember. Oh, I did because I went to all of these. Okay. All right, so nothing on 10 meters. We'll check 15 meters. I can usually hear Michigan. Let's check on the muff real quick. The maximum usable frequency. Let's see, I'm in this little ring right here. So 25 to 26 is where the muff is right now for me, because I'm in Texas right here. It looks like we probably won't get 10 meters until late this afternoon as the sun's going down. but I should be able to do 20 meters and, well, there's 21 right here for the 15-meter band. So I might not be able to get some of these northwestern states on 15 meters. So let's go back and look. This one's in Michigan. Should be able to get that, but I'm not hearing it. Depends on propagation, of course. Nothing there. Arizona. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, nothing on 15 meters. We just checked 17 meters. We're going to check it again. That's FT8 that was on the waterfall down there. Alright, nothing heard on 17 meters. Take a chance and see if I can hear anything on 40, which I don't normally during the day unless it's really close to me. I'm just checking just in case. And you can see all that fuzz on my, you see all this fuzz down here on my display here, on my waterfall. That's all the noise I get for 40 meters during the day. Alright, so we've got a grand total of 5 entries. What do we got? Florida, Maine, Illinois, and Michigan, and one that's not listed. Looking at the map here, it looks like everything was from the east. East or northeast. And I'm not hearing much more. So I'm on to look at 20 meters and see if there's anything I can pick up really quick. 12 is below my privileges. That might be K0GLG. Their CW was a little slower. Wisconsin. CQ. Pota. K. 0. G. L. G. And we got a response. Good afternoon. You are 59, 59, and he's done. I sent him 59 in Texas 2 times. I'm not at the point where I can send keys and talk at the same time. Dit means we're done. He comes back with another CQ. And since he was going a little bit slower, I slowed down my sending speed for him or her. See what speed they're at. Alright, I'm missing something here. CW upper. Alright, you can see right here he's sending at about 16 words, well, 14 words a minute. But I set mine back up to 18, so hopefully I can catch this guy, which I never do. I see him in the Facebook group all the time. There's a Facebook group for Pota and CW, and he's always making posts there. I'm going to check the rest of these really quick. There's Alaska. I can't hear it though. $14,047 in Alaska. There's the Chattahoochee River. I can normally hear that park. Chattahoochee. Alright, not hearing Georgia. Again, I'm making a pass back on 20 meters. This might be the activator. Sounded better on 0636. See if he comes back. I heard the call sign K7SHR. Thank you. 59, Wyoming. Five nine in Texas. And I did. Never hurts to come back and roll through what you've already tried, because propagation may change or new stations may come on, so you can go back and try to get them. Pota. Don't know how my power got to 50 watts. Oh, is when I switched over to FM. But you notice that Hammer still keeps track of it. So we got 635 in Wyoming. I'm going to try Florida, Ontario, and Ohio. OHIO. If you're old enough to remember that song from the Ohio Players. Alright, we got Arizona. Still not getting anything from Arizona. AA1BA is up in the 110s. Waco just south of here. Can't get rid of that wind noise from Waco though. And we got a cloudy day outside, so I will most likely be activating from the car sometime today. Wisconsin's down the noise.
Thank you. You have a good one as well. Pota, let's be out tonight. Joliet, Bravo, Quebec.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango.
Alpha Bravo 0.
He's at 5-5 and his signal is fading.
Alpha Bravo 3, Alpha Joliet. Your 4-2, Wisconsin.
Now he's 5-7. Signal came back up.
Alpha Bravo 3, Alpha Joliet, coming in. Okay, you're putting up to a 5 here in Wisconsin. Hey, thanks for the contact. 73. Thanks for the thing. Pota, let's be out tonight. Joliet, Bravo, Quebec.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Alright, he's fading in and out, and he's not hearing me. So I move on. There's Utah again. Somebody's right above 260. Can't make that out. .285 and 286, really close to each other. Alright, I'm getting quicker because I'm not hearing much. Again, I'm at home in the city with a bunch of noise. Hear a mobile station calling Whiskey 1 Victor Echo Golf. But I don't hear the activator from... Is that Massachusetts? Yeah, Massachusetts. There's Ernest again on 307 now. I'm not hearing Ernest today. Well, it looks like Ernest is spotted on 14307. Well, it says 27 minutes ago. Sounds like a net's going on. Some type of net. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Whiskey Tango. Roger that. You're also 5-5 in Texas, 55. 73. All right, let's go 55s. All right, Pennsylvania, that's also to the east. 345. Somebody calling CQ on 14344. Now a CQ, I don't know what type of CQ that is. So he could tie you up in a 20-minute conversation. So I usually listen in to see how long he wants to talk. Alaska's on 341. Let's see if I have ever made contact with that Alaska station. What logbook? Here. I have not made contact with that station. Alright, so that's pretty good for this morning. N5AW is on 21025.1. CW? Not hearing it though. Alright, so I've got 8 contacts this morning. We started at 17:17. It's 18:19. That's about an hour. Signals are not really strong out there today for me. Where is that thing? It's here. The SFI is at 94, which is low. Sunspots are low at 38. K is at 2. A is at 18. Propagation's not really there. See, 10 meters is poor, but I still check it out just to see if I can hear anything. There's no storms going on right now. 15 to 17 says fair. I didn't hear anything on 15. Didn't hear anything on 17 either. 20 meters is good, and that's where everyone is posted up at. And here's the map again. You can see everything going east here, except for this one. Most of them going east. Florida, Maine up here, Michigan, Wisconsin over here. What is that? That's Wyoming. I believe that's in Wyoming. So I'm going to upload these to QRZ. It says upload. And I am done for the day. Well, I'm done for hunting this morning. I'll probably be out at the park today. If you don't have me in your ham alert, go ahead and put me in there. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. I do short activations. I usually get anywhere from 10 to 20 contacts. Very rarely go up and get 60 or 100. But I like to go out with different antennas and see what I can do. So 73, and thank you guys for watching me. I'll see you next time. And the chat is empty again. It says at some point we had 13 views in the hour. We've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes. Total of 8 contacts. 4 were sideband and 4 were CW. 7 were made on 20 meters. And 1 contact was made on 12 meters.